Current climate policies will result in global warming of more than 3 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. According to the latest United Nations report, more than twice the rise agreed to nearly a decade ago, The annual emissions gap report, which takes stock of countries' promises to tackle climate change, compared with what is needed, finds that the world faces as much as 3.1 degrees Celsius of warming above pre-industrial levels by 2100 if governments do not take greater action on slashing planet warming emissions.
The message of today's emissions gap report is clear. We are teetering on a planetary tightrope. Either leaders bridge the emissions gap, or we plunge headlong into climate disaster, with the poorest and most vulnerable suffering the most. This report shows annual greenhouse gas emissions at an all-time high, rising 1.3% last year. They must fall 9% each year to 2030 to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius and avoid the very worst of climate change.